Hello, I'm Ben Miracle. Welcome to where Hollywood is taken seriously. Today, I, along with my guest, Steven Sibilia, will be reviewing Black Panther, which is part of Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, aka the MCU, and is directed by Ryan Coogler. Black Panther tells the story of T'Challa, a man that becomes king of a fictional nation hidden within Africa called Wakanda. T'Challa isn't just a king, he's also the Black Panther, a superhero that must battle two villains, Claw, who wants vibranium, which is a fictional type of metal that is very important to the people of Wakanda. The other is Killmonger, who once steps foot on Wakanda soil brings a part of the big twist to the movie. Black Panther does an amazing job weaving real-life African culture into the film. For me, this is the most mature MCU movie in Phase 3 since Captain America: Civil War. Now tell me, Steven, what did you like about this movie?
I liked it a lot. I liked the acting was good. The story was good. I enjoyed the story a lot. One thing I would say the most standout acting for me, since we had seen T'Challa before in Civil War and we saw how Chadwick Boseman was as him, I would say in this movie the standout was Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger was amazing, and Killmonger as well was an amazing villain because his motive was the right thing, but going about it the wrong way. I liked the movie, as I said, and one of my criticisms was at the end when they go to the first after scene. It just the after scene is supposed to be something that's a little different than the movie. It can still have something to do with the movie, but it kind of shows you what's to come in the future. This one just it was like I was watching the final scene in the movie again, because it was like the movie ends, he's gonna spread Wakanda to the outside regions and share the resources with them. In the first after scene, he just does that again at a press conference.
Right.
So I thought they could have changed that a little bit, although the second after scene made up for it, and it explains why Bucky's going to be in Wakanda in Avengers Infinity War. So I thought that was cool.
So that scene will be in Infinity War then?
I don't know if that scene, but I know Bucky will be in Wakanda, and that's how they explained it, was that little scene. And then another thing, I thought the visual effects in the beginning were good, but towards the end, at the finale, that moment when he's fighting Killmonger and they jump down the tunnel and into the train station, it was a good scene, but the visual effects were off for some reason. Did you notice it too at all, or did you?
I thought the visual effects were fine. I just sat there thinking, oh, if this goes on for another 20 minutes, I'm going to hate this movie.
Yeah, that was...
But thankfully it didn't.
It didn't. Yeah, one of the good things was how they paced everything. It was good and didn't feel like it was like a long 2-hour and 15-minute movie. It just felt like an enjoyable time. And sometimes you don't even realize it's going on for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But which is always a good thing.
It is.
But then it was, I don't know, something about, I think it was too bright at some points in time. If they had, I don't know, what the word I'm looking for here is, underexpose it or just tone it back. If they tone back, the suit lights up with the kinetic energy. If they had just toned it back, sharpened it a little bit, I think it would have been more focused, and it could have gone a little bit better, and the CGI wouldn't have been as noticeable for me, at least. Some of the green screen... No, the green screen was good. I thought the green screen was good, and the dream sequences. And then everything else was great. Also, the dialogue is pretty good, except one word of dialogue that I just don't get how it could have made it past the editing, which was the "what are those" joke that they put in there.
Yeah.
It's such an old joke, and it's so out of style, yet they put it in the movie. Anyways, I got over that because the movie was great. So, and then the twist was always good, which was where Michael B. Jordan reveals that he's a descendant of, I think M'Baku was the character's name, or M'Jobu. It was one of those ones, right?
I don't remember. That's so
Okay.
hard to remember.
Yeah, it was. But so he's the descendant of one of them, and so he has a right to contest the throne and stuff. And so then, he goes and does that. And I thought, the character arcs were interesting. All of them were. Good characters in it. Black Panther's mother was cool. Denai Guerrera, I think that's how you pronounce her name, from The Walking Dead, was in this one. And it's always cool to see people from other stuff that I like in big movies like this. Yeah. And she was good as Okoye in it. And then Letitia Wright played Shuri. That was a cool character, the tech person. The tech was also wicked cool in this one. How they could, control it with his suit, come out of that necklace and stuff like that. I thought that was awesome. One of the characters I didn't really like too much was Martin Short's character.
Yep.
I thought, he didn't really need to be there. He could have just, if they had taken all the scenes out, it wouldn't have really made a difference at all.
Yeah.
But other than, he was fine, but just wasn't needed. Other than that, all the characters I felt were good. I think the best character I thought for the movie was Killmonger. Just because he's I think he's one of the best Marvel villains ever at this point. And then there was one more thing. And then also Daniel Kaluuya's character from Get Out. He comes back in this one as W'Kabi. Yep. And I, like seeing people from other stuff, and I like him as an actor, so it was cool to see him with a good role in this one too. And I liked his character in this one. I thought it was a cool thing how they had the different tribes, and then they would go to visit them and stuff.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and they changed
cool.
the locations. And then everything else, I really liked it. I really liked it. What did you think?
Well, there was one scene that when they show the little boy playing basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And then you see Michael B. Jordan step foot on Wakanda.
Yeah.
To me, that was a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Just the little boy on the basketball court.
And you could tell that was going to be...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like, why put it that way? Why are you doing it that way?
Yeah.
Don't even do it that way. They could have cut that whole scene with playing basketball.
Yeah, and just kept the scene going. I guess they put that in there just to have when Black Panther goes back, so they can have that moment in there. But they could have done the scene a little bit better.
Yeah, well, they could have. That's for sure.
What else do you think about it?
No, that's really it.
It's
just great acting, everything. Like I said, it's the most mature one.
Yeah.
In Phase 3 since Captain America: Civil War. So.
Because a lot of them they go for. It's a good movie, and they focus on comedy a lot and stuff like that. This one has comedy in it, but it doesn't focus on it as a large point in it. And the story is a little more grounded, which was cool. Because, in, say, Thor Ragnarok or... I would say
Thor was just...
Ragnarok.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, they're on a different planet, and they got this stuff. And so that one's, more, eccentric, out there, this, that. Black Panther is more...
not kid-friendly.
Yeah, not kid-friendly.
Yeah.
And they have, it's real. It feels real. It's actually going on, and they put the real world, and they really do a good job establishing that it's the real world. It's not this made-up place, like some planet. But one thing about the story, though, while it was being good, was it took a little bit to pick up. I don't know if you felt that way, too. Towards the beginning, it was a little slow. But once it picked up, it got really good.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Yeah. Overall, I'd give the movie a B+. I'd give it a B+.
Very good. Well, thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I give Black Panther an A+. Thanks for watching, and I hope you keep watching my future reviews. You can like Where Hollywood is Taken Seriously on Facebook. You can also email me at wherehollywoodistakenseriously@gmail.com with your thoughts and opinions on Black Panther. And remember, this is where Hollywood is taken seriously.